again, he's back, so you know Luka can hit that jumper there. But look, he plays that little game. Zubac doesn't want to give up that lob, but if you're going to give up layups to Luka all night, it's going to be a tough night for the Clippers.
He still hasn't participated in any contact play in practice all week, but Ty Lue told us that hasn't been a factor in the past when he returns from injury. He did get in some on-court workouts the last couple days, and Lue said he definitely expects Kawhi to join.
Paul George has 2. Gafford has 2. Doncic connects on a 3. His first one of the game was 0 for 3 prior.
What he wants. This is the matchup that he has been living on against the Clippers, and right there knocks it down.
And we know and have heard from him throughout the year just how much his mother meant to him.
Well, especially with his father passing away at 7, she was really the mother and father for him. This is that second unit. When you talk about guys like Mann, Powell, Plumlee, these are the unit that they help extend leads, but Kyrie Irving getting out in the transition break.
Well, that is a significant injury, and we'll await word on Gafford as Lively the catch and the slam off the delivery from Doncic. His second assist of the game.
Well, it's 24-8 points in the paint in the Clippers' favor, and I will say this, as Kyrie Irving knocks down a 3.
Paul George went 2 for 7 with 5 points in the first half. Nobody ever would say, oh, and they were up by 26, but that's what it was, as Irving finishes in transition.
Yeah, and then off this jump ball, look, Luka just tees it up perfect for Kyrie. One of the easier shots.
George with a hand in his face, unable to hit. Doncic off the rebound. Doncic into the paint, stops and drops it in. And Ty Lue wants a timeout. Some easier buckets here. Not far enough. Zubac 16 points, 11 rebounds. Doncic, smooth stroke from Luka.
And Luka Doncic starting to get going there, knocking down the 3. It is not my turn, your turn. It is best shot possible, and they are knocking them down.
And the Clippers 12 for 24 from 3 as Doncic rattles into mid-range. You know this from personal experience?
I stayed out of that. We played different positions.
Doncic drops it in. Luka Doncic, 22 points, 12 rebounds. Doncic left alone, connects.
And Luka slowly getting his team back, knocking down another 3. And that's why T. Lue also drew up that ATO for him. Get him a bucket, get him a layup, and now that jumper comes that much easier.
Doncic, another for Luka Doncic. Here's Doncic directing traffic. Doncic trying to take Zubac. Step back jumper is true for Luka Doncic, who has 31 now. Ends up back with Doncic. 6 to shoot. Luka draws 2, slips to Washington. 1 to shoot. Washington floats it in. It's a 14-point game.
Here's Irving the other way. Doncic, drive, upstairs for Lively. Bucket, a 3.
And that's James Harden at his best, penetrating, finding open shooters.
Touchdown to Jones. They had gotten used to life without him. Obviously, they love having him back, and it's now all about getting him into a rhythm as well. Doncic, the fade, knocks it down. Doncic, swing, 10 to shoot. Doncic lines it up. He buries it. Lacing in a 3. 15-11. Dallas Clippers are 3 of 14 from the field. Doncic, cha-ching, a 3. That's keeping them in this game. 18-15 Dallas. Doncic, hard drive, double pump, and goes to the glass. Has got speed. Doncic trailing the play against Powell, who's in. Off the double, Doncic, ball fake. Kleba lines it up and buries it. Here's Harden, met by Irving. Harden hits the deck, trying to hold on to it. Washington wrestles it away, up the floor. Doncic challenging Zubac, and he corkscrews inside for the... Doncic looking for a runway against Harden, screen Lively. Doncic, bullseye. Oh, no. But with Irving, it's often an oh, yes. Doncic, feed it. Jones, ball fake, rises up and connects.
Out of bounds there, right call. Nice break for the Mavericks.
Doncic step-back jumper is good. 7-0 run for the Clippers. We are even at 55. A lot of dribbling from Doncic. Step back. Ridiculous!
First of all, this shot right here, I'm not even sure how Luka saw the basket. Great defense and contest.
1:27 to go in the third quarter. Doncic screen set by Washington. There's the pop and the deuce.
And he's got to hit that shot.
5 seconds left. Doncic, 2 seconds. 1. Doncic banks it in with .7 on the clock.
Spin the English. Great contest. And it looked like maybe a little bit of contact with that.
Isolation, Doncic. Westbrook comes over to double. Washington on the drive, the hesitation, and he banks it in. Nice closeout there by Kleba, and then the back off. Doncic gets into it quickly, lines it up. Luka Doncic is lethal. 9-0 run. Luka Doncic is at takeover time for Luka in LA. Irving to Doncic. Back in. Irving. Deep one. Got him. That ends a 14-0 run. Doncic gets the step on Westbrook. Doncic to the corner. Washington. P.J. Washington. Kaboom! Doncic. Knocked away for a moment. Beats George. Kick out. Kleba. Splash! Doncic. 5 to shoot. Against Harden. Doncic lines it up. It goes! He is that guy! 90-81 with 1:26 to go in LA.
Doncic with a big man on him, gets past him, goes inside all the way as Harden backed off. George a three-pointer. He felt he got fouled in the landing area. Doncic pushing the other way. Doncic up to Lively. And the lob so present here in the first quarter.
Really active player, so you get out in transition. Pace is up. And Luka.
For a guy that had a bad back the other day, he's making some tremendous athletic plays. Doncic gets it to go. Just his second field goal.
You think about the role he's been asked to play with Kawhi on the bench. He can get a little bit more assertive offensively.
Doncic searching. Doncic's three-pointer. That's good. Meanwhile, Kawhi Leonard's been sitting a long time for the Clippers. Doncic goes at Plumlee. Back up top, P.J. Washington. Washington, the floater, gets it to go. And it's just such a great atmosphere here for Game 3. The series tied at 1 apiece. Doncic, step back, three-pointer, got it. And he had such a great regular season. As Jones steps back, three-pointer, that's good. That's their fourth three-pointer. Lively back in with Irving, Doncic, Washington, and Jones. Lively inside, count it, and a foul.
Well, Luka Doncic has been blitzed more than any other player in the NBA. He has downloaded all of his reads. This is the problem when you put 2 on the ball.
Doncic with 10, Lively with 10. Doncic steps back, shot's good. He has come alive here in the second quarter. Timeout Clippers.
A big second quarter, so good at just getting to his spot and hitting that step back jumper.
Doncic throws it up and Lively again, and the foul. Lob after lob here in the first half.
Watch where Zubac is on this. So you're anticipating the screen. Zubac steps up as the big. He's sort of in no man's land. And boom.
Norman Powell goes inside. Pass deflected by Doncic. That's 2 of those. What a pass to Washington. One man to beat. Layup is good. There was some contact as well.
Well, Luka, again, this throw-ahead, get-ahead pass to P.J. Washington. Doris, you said this during the break. The Mavs got bigger.
We'll have to watch Kawhi Leonard here in the second half, Mike. He played the first 6 minutes, sat for 11, played another 4 as Luka gets one to go, and then sat.
You know, the riddle starts with Luka's ability to create and make shots one-on-one.
Gets in the paint. And a wild pass. So Leonard has to throw it away. 11 turnovers. Doncic up to Jones. Another lob. Cleveland tries a 3. That's good. He had a big 3 in game 2 in the fourth quarter. And he puts Dallas back up 14.
Well, getting stops and rebounding, limiting them and taking them off the 3 and then being able to score on this end.
Well, he just scored on that end quickly and a chance for a 3-point play. Yet what Luka Doncic does, now this time a score. You know, you just talked, JJ, about his passing. Kawhi Leonard searching, shot clock at 5, pass deflected and stolen by Green. Doncic alley-up and Washington throws it down. Largest lead of the night. And has not responded the way they'd hoped, so he's going to miss his second game of the series. Doncic going at Harden. Harden doing a good job battling him and knocks down the shot.
Well, they have targeted James Harden in isolation all series. They want to make him work defensively.
In great rhythm to start game 3, but then he picked up quick fouls and was a non-factor, only 7 points. Gafford gets the pass down low from Doncic. You feel so bad for Kawhi Leonard. Here's one of the great players in the game as Doncic banks that one in. And not only one of the great players, a future Hall of Famer. And it's good to see Paul George back in the playoffs. Doncic, bank shot is good. As the Clippers just dominating. Westbrook comes up short. That's the first thing that the Mavs fans had something to cheer about. Alley-oop, Doncic to Washington. And that gets the crowd fired up.
Because there was a stretch in Houston where it was layups or 3s. He can't finish at the rim like he used to, so that midi is big time important.
Doncic off the glass. Josh Green back up top. Irving shoots over George, got it. Kyrie Irving with a couple of buckets. He's scalding right now here in the first half. 20 points in 14 minutes. Kyrie Irving answers back. We've got some shot making going on. Irving looking up top. Doncic, as we're under a minute to go here in a wild second quarter. Doncic to Lively. Doncic inside the arc. That's good. Doncic doubled. Jones again goes inside. Layup is good. And athleticism for Derrick Jones Jr. on display. Monty McCutcheon recently trying to clarify that because there's so many of them, JJ, as you say, every game. And Doncic knocks down that. 18 for Doncic.
I think the correct call is that transition take foul because what the team does, what man does is he prevents the team from starting a transition. So that's why they call the transition take foul.
Jones a 3, puts it in. 7-point game. Doncic has Plumlee on him. Coffee in pursuit. Feet inside, give and go. Oh, what a two-man game. Lively with the pass.
That was really close.
Doncic, the floater, up and good. Back to 2 again.
We're going to have to hear from James Harden.
A little breathing room for the Clippers right now. Back up by 11. Doncic kicks it out in the corner. Derrick Jones hits a 3. Doncic playing with 5 fouls. Step back 3. Tie game. Doncic back up top to Irving. 3-pointer. Puts it in. Kyrie Irving with 36.
I'm going to go back to the third when he made big shot after big shot to keep him attached. This he has to catch late. There's under 3 seconds on the clock.
You can give up a quick 2 even, but not a 3. But Doncic dribbles right, now gets off, chased down, and lays it up and in. That's good defense to chase him off the 3-point line.
And now Luka Doncic, as Reg said,
He had the triple-double with 29, 10, and 10. He gets it up high with a nice dunk right there by Derek Jones. And he shot 50% from 3 in this series. Doncic the other way. And man was right there. 3 of 3 starts for Ivica Zubac. Doncic working his way, bad knee and all, and he goes over man with that sweet fadeaway. We'll pick up the foul.
Watch Luka right here as he gets in the paint. He slows down. He gets the patience. When you're patient, you put the defender to sleep as well and knocked a nice one down right there.
Lively as screen. Doncic will pry his way into the paint and over Zubac. Got his miss and tosses it back in.
You see when he gets in the paint, he slows down. Nobody can speed him up when he gets in there. That's
against the defense of Amir Coffey. Shot clock is at 7. Doncic getting a screen from Lively and takes it in. Up for Lively, who climbs the ladder and gets the 2. Clippers had the 4th rated offense this past season. Harden triple. He bumps right there into the defense of Jones. Down court it goes for Jones, who climbs it again and puts it through, and Jones with a couple inside to tie it at 23. In the pull-up 3. Look at the drive by Harden inside. It's picked off the glass that time by Lively. Now Doncic thrusting his way into the paint and into George.
Love the Mavs. They're playing fast here, right?
You know, we don't have a lot of time to get to a lot of detail on this show,
yes,
right?
we do.
No, here comes Doncic. Powell is on him. He bulldozes his way inside. Kleba 3-corner card.
Man.
Another one. Doncic will take it down court. Surging by man. Takes it inside. Plumlee is there and just tosses it up and in. Discussing right now.
You see how Luka slows down when he gets in the paint? When you slow down like that, Red, you see everything clear.
I think they're going to give him this and 1. I think Zach Zarba's coming in here.
George, Powell 3, no. Punched up there by man, retrieved by Doncic. Gets by traffic, surges down the lane. One of a handful of MVP candidates coming off his best regular season, 6 years in. Doncic. Beautiful stroke. And he's got 15.
Watch Luka. That right there, that dribble in front gets him downhill, and now he sees everything clear. He knew he wanted to get to that spot and knocks it down.
So this is his 2nd straight game. He did not practice on Tuesday. Coach told us he continues to treat the inflammation to his surgically repaired right knee, guys. It's something that they're calling day-to-day.
In 3 quarters in game 4.
Yeah, but his presence is allowing a lot of these guys to get wide open looks, and we just saw the alley-oops.
Here goes Irving, step back, doubled and got. His scoring has been great.
Terrence Mann and Zubac. 2 guys we didn't even highlight at the start.
Jones. That's a 3. Derek Jones puts it in. Zubac's out there. He might like that matchup. Let's see if he tries to exploit. Stopping, starting, backing up, and knocking down the J. Timeout taken. 14 points.
Watch the dance. When I move, you move. Just like that.
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Count it and a foul. It didn't work here. It hasn't really worked much of the game.
They try to crowd him. His patience makes them make a mistake.
This is an extension of the second half of game 4.
Doncic again in traffic and again gets it to go. And the resetting Mavericks. Doncic will split the D, take it inside. With a flush inside for the rookie.
Comes and brings with. Look at this play here. Just splits the double team and just throws it to the square and let Lively do the rest.
This is game 5. Series tied at 2. Swing game. Lively in, up, and down. Switch on defense. Powell picks up Doncic. Shot clock at 2. 3. Bullseye!
Finally got a 3 to go for Luka.
Tucker is there. Doncic a battering ram inside into Tucker. Scoots it home. Another one for Luka. 29 for him.
All 3s, too.
Doncic. Tucker's right on him. 3. Irving. Good. Puts it down.
6-point swing right there.
Doncic again goes on Zubac. With that screen aiding him. Step back. It's a 3, and it's good. Man driving, slicing to the rack. Knocked away. Lively with the defense for Dallas. And Irving the other way. Cuts inside on Zubac. Pulls up and hits a beauty.
And timeout. Derek Lively in double figures off the bench here and perfect from the field. 5 of 5, 12 points.
53% shooting for Dallas, and inside making it look easy is Doncic.
Well, just weaving all in between traffic, feels the contact, still able to knock it down.
The home team just 2 and 3 in the first 5 games. Doncic creates some space and banks it home. Doncic, nice pass. Gafford got it. He's won a championship. He's been to a conference final with 2 other teams. He is one of the top competitors in the league. As Doncic's shot is good.
Creating a lot of offense, as James Harden often is. You've got to make him work on the defensive end. And this is a matchup that the Mavs feel like they can have a lot of success with.
Backing in, backing in. Washington from this corner. That works out better. And, of course, for Dallas, as Doncic shot too strong, gets back the rebound, goes inside and calmly off the glass.
There's just such good pace about him right now. This is the difference in the ball game. But look at how comfortable he is. Gets his own offensive rebound at his own pace, gets it high off the window.
Doncic gets inside, kicks it out in the corner. Josh Green, no hesitation. That's a 3. When he's on the mark, unbelievable court vision. Doncic throws it up for Lively.
This has been a point of emphasis for the LA Clippers defense, not allowing Lively and Gafford to get behind Zubac when he's in drop.
Do you see what I mean about the white jerseys collapsing to him no matter what? So it's a lob.
Doncic goes into the rim. Layup is good and a foul. Lively set a screen and Doncic went right to the rack.
It feels like when LA is in this drop coverage, Luka, who plays at his own pace, doesn't get sped up.
Harden tried to jam it in there. What an outlet pass, and Irving lays it in. Oh, what a pass. Timeout, Los Angeles, the lead back up to 10.
If you don't complete the play, it's usually a run out in the other direction, numbered advantage, but the pass is ridiculous. The catch is equally good. I mean, these 2 guys just exquisite at this game. Incredible.
Jones has really come through in his role for the Mavericks. Doncic drives on man, splits the defense, turns, shoots, scores. He's got 16. Green. Doncic harassed by man. Backdoor to Green. Oh! Wasn't the prettiest slam or alley-oop. Powell, a 3-pointer. And P.J. Washington grabs it. Final minute. Derek Jones drives inside. That scoop layup is good.
Said he's not worried at all about Luka and Kai. Their shooting struggles. He said, I've seen this movie before. They'll shoot their way out of it, and Luka has seen some great looks. But also an update on Maxi Kleber. We saw him go down with that shoulder injury. He's now been downgraded to out.
For Dallas, Jones up top. Doncic given the 3 by Harden. Doesn't come out, and Doncic nails it. His first 3-pointer, he was 0 for 7. Passed up and open 2. Doncic now fighting against Tucker. How about these 2 bulls going at it? Gafford goes inside, lowers the shoulder, throws it down, and the foul!
Well, Zubac absorbs the first hit, but Daniel Gafford, too strong. And I got to give Zubac credit, by the way. There's a lot of players on that first hit.
Zubac trying to save it, but throws it away. Doncic ahead to Irving. Irving back to Doncic, layup, banks it home. And Doncic resets. Doncic goes at Tucker. Stops, pulls up, shot is good. Irving floats it over to Doncic, inside to Lively. Lively banks it home.
You did not, obviously. In my memory, and my tattoo will live forever. Can we get a similar James Harden performance? Kyrie Irving for 3. He's going to make life very challenging here for the Clippers in the final quarter.
Final 20 games to get the 5th seed. Doncic to Lively. Lively up and banks it home. Doncic with 5 to shoot. Gets past Powell, gets into the paint, throws it up. Nope, a blocking foul. Yes, counted at 1.
And look, that's one coffee set. Luka Euros. The contact there is on the outside of his arm.
Powell drives on Green, gets inside, shot won't go. Powell goes tumbling. Doncic goes dribbling, throws it up, alley-oop, and Jones throws it down.
You saw this coming. He almost adjusts and hangs in midair. But look how high he gets on this lob pass. Goes up with one hand, catches it with 2.
Derrick Jones Jr. Giddy gets around, denied by Jones. Terrific individual defensive play from Derrick Jones Jr. Washington, the corner pop, book it.
And he's an X factor in this series. What a pickup.
Jordan has the assignment on Doncic. 5-3, Thunder. Step back. That's nice. Luka Doncic.
Dallas has been in a hard series. They've been in rhythm, have played all last week. Oklahoma City hasn't played since the 29th.
Doncic on target with a straightaway tray. As a coach in the postseason, but learned something about his team in the first round. No panic from them against the Clippers. And that's one reason why, when you've got Luka Doncic, Gilgeous-Alexander drains it from the outside. 3-point lead for the Thunder. Doncic, he goes to the other side. The corner J, bingo. Yeah, he praised his temperament. He praised his approach. He said he's the same every day. Gafford, interior presence for the Mavs.
Get him more involved in the offense here in the first half.
Yeah, just he's patient. We got some time to tell him to go, and we'll look to get him going here in the second quarter.
31-30, Mavericks. Dort digging in against Doncic. Count it. He had help from Cason Wallace, who picks it up.
And this looks like Chuck right here back in the day in the mid-90s, just backing down.
Can Doncic get it going? Give it up. Gafford with the flush and the foul.
Attacks the closeout and then draws the defense and feeds Gafford, who gets nicked on the arm by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dallas trying to take advantage of the struggles on the offensive end for OKC. Washington cans a triple.
And he likes that corner 3 right there.
Switch. Giddey feeds it. Dort backs it out. Shot clock winding down. Anticipation from Doncic. Washington running the floor. Doncic. Trailer is Irving. Steps into it. Bottom. It's a 3.
Trailing Kyrie Irving for that walk-in 3-pointer.
9-0. Williams splits defenders, takes it in, couldn't finish. Gafford protecting the rim. Leak out by Irving. Irving lost it for a moment, shovels, Doncic flips it home. There's a moth flying around. Doncic just swatted it away. Swing, Green, open look. He's got it. Washington, the fake, the pull-up, high arcer goes over Holmgren. An explosion from Jalen Williams going to the basket. Doncic, he corkscrews in for the deuce, but
Irving lobs for Washington. Washington and Gafford came over via trade in early February, and the Mavs have not looked back. That's big. Luka Doncic hitting the 3. They're back. Technical foul, meanwhile, as you look at the Doncic 3. And then ahead to Washington down court. Challenged by Williams, got the block. Washington gathers. Jones hangs. Can't get it to fall. Tapped out. And an extra possession. Lob. Doncic to Gafford. 7-0 Mavs. Against Giddey, and Irving will shoot the free throw.
Look at that size difference between Dort and Doncic. It's kind of easy.
Doncic keeps Dort on his hip. Mid-range shot is good. And Doncic is 2 for 2.
Now the big fella's off to a good start here right now. He's so uncanny.
Doncic has been first-team All-NBA 4 straight years. He just finished 3rd in the MVP voting. His 3 is up and down. Luka Doncic 3 for 3, and it's 13-2 Dallas.
2:30 and he can stop on a dime. He has the fadeaway shots. They're challenging and coming from behind for the shot block.
Doncic with Dort all over him.
Well, he got fouled about 3 times.
Washington drills a 3. Dallas 4 for 4 from deep. Yep. He was coming out. He's still wincing in pain and holding his tooth after his face hit the floor after getting fouled by Dort early in the game. Here Doncic spins and scores. He's got 10 points and he's 4 of 4. Gordon Hayward just checked into the game, but not for Dort. He's replacing Jalen Williams. Daignault, the coach of the year in the NBA, 89 first place votes. Luka's 3 is down. Doncic 3 of 3 from deep. He's got 13 in the opening quarter.
Well, just keep an eye on this quick move. Now you see he's catching them early as he comes off the top of the screen. You notice he's not taking a dribble to create space.
For Luka to go with 13 points. Doncic leaning in. He's fine in the corner. Washington 3 is good. P.J. Washington is 3 for 3.
Now this guy is on fire, not just with points, but with passing the basketball. And then the people who are catching from the corners are hitting the shots.
3rd assist for Doncic. Meanwhile, Gaffney called for the offensive 25 second chance points in game 1. Most of the season for the Thunder. Step back Doncic 3. Hit it! Doncic with 4 threes. Trying to take a 2-0 lead, but Dallas has been so good in game 2s the last 3 seasons that they've been in the playoffs. Pull-up jumper. Finally, it goes for Tim Hardaway.
Dallas did a nice job on that trap, forcing the pass.
Washington with a jab step and fire, and the 3. P.J. Washington has 16. So the 19 points for P.J. Washington is a playoff career high. And we still got halfway to go in the second quarter. Doncic on the baseline. Talking to Scott Foster as Thunder bring the ball down the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander fumbled it away trying to make the pass. Doncic in the open court. And gets it to fall for his 20th point.
Right inside the floor. You'll see it now. Now watch to the right of your screen. See, there's the... He just thought that he got the foul. He took the contact on, but he shaded and he forced the guy trying to make the block.
He's got 22, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. Lead back to 12 for the Mavs. Now a steal by Doncic. Lob Doncic. Jones with the slam. What a pass.
Keep an eye on this now. There's the anticipation. Look to the top of your screen now. The distance of the pass. But how about the runner? The runner forcing and then completing. Beautiful.
6th assist for Doncic.
You can see he's moving okay.
22 points for Doncic, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Here's Doncic for 3. I guess the ankle's okay. Drills the 3. But he comes right back and hits his 5th three-pointer, giving him 25 points. Puts the Mavs back up 9.
Once they gave it up, everyone paid attention where the ball was, and they backdoored Luka right to the basket.
Washington taking advantage of Gilgeous-Alexander, counted and won.
Dave, he's been everywhere, very quietly, as we say. And also, once down inside, he can score.
Doncic with 25 points, 16 in the first quarter. Moving to his left, initiates contact, and hits the bank shot against Dort.
Because you can't shot block because of the rim. This is a good read. Look at the read. Now, you're not going to be open.
Lead is 7 for the Mavs. They have possession inside 6 minutes to go. Gafford rolling, Luka keeps. Doncic spin, fade away, it's good.
There he is. That's just a great move. See, once he gets down in there, he loves it. Foul line down, he's going to stop on a dime.
Going back from his rookie year to now, where he shoots about 40%. He was under 30% his first year. Doncic moving left. That was a tough shot.
Yeah, and as Dort was trying to recover defensively, he catches him on the hip. Keep himself under control here today, because right away you can say it's been very physical just on the first couple of opportunities. Now remember,
Doncic penetrating into traffic. Spot up 3. Washington missed it off the heel. Doncic keeps it alive. Washington driving. Floater is up and good. His second basket already.
Now, in the early going, you have to really be happy if you're Dallas. See, they're getting good looks. And remember now, both teams have not scored a point on the fast break.
Doncic gets to the basket. And Gafford shaken up.
Yep.
Nearing 2 to play in the first half. Tied at 45. Series tied 1 apiece. Doncic, foul, count it. 3-point opportunity for Doncic.
And then on the explosion on the break, watch him take advantage of this. He knows once he gets into the paint that he can shoot up over the top of his man. Now, can he beat the rotator? Now, just watch the head. There it is, the pump fake. Get him up and then down. Then
uses the lively screen. They double Doncic, steps back, fires, and connects on the 3. What a shot by Luka. Luka Doncic, meanwhile, with 14 points. That's his first 3 of the game. 1-point game at halftime of game 3. He hit a 3 late, though. His only triple of the first half. He lobs it up for Gafford, a slam for the Mavs to start the third quarter.
You can see the move. Now watch when he gets down in here and he's going to be double teamed. And then
driving on Dort. He's got 3 fouls. Luka spinning, leaning in, undercut, banks it in. Doncic with his first points of the second half. Doncic driving into the chest of Dort, kicks it to Washington. 3 goes down. P.J. Washington can't be stopped in this series. He's got 27 in this game. Contact between Doncic and Dort could have easily been an offensive foul on Doncic. He thought should have been a foul on Dort. Doncic had just 1 basket in that third quarter. Hardaway hit the big 3 at the end of the quarter and a left-handed floater to start the fourth and push the lead back to 6.
It looks so easy, whether it's a 3 or a mid-range.
28 points
about
for
that?
Shea. Tough shot. Doncic. That went through the net. Count the basket for Luka Doncic. Just his second field goal of the half. Numbers for the Thunder, but Doncic reads it and gets the interception. Now Luka drives. Layup is good.
Great play. Great play. This is where Luka comes in big here. You're going to see it. And then this is a good decision. See, they were running hard. Look who was running hard. Your center, Lively. To take that defensive man away, opened up a path for Doncic.
21 points now, Doncic, 15 rebounds, 5 assists.
The offense got a little stagnant for OKC against this defense of Dallas.
Doncic forcing the action. Washington missed it from the corner. Doncic the offensive rebound. He's going to take it with a fade and connects. Thunder control it. Giddey. It's off. Rebounded by Doncic. Lively is in. Doncic. He hits a 3. Irving loads it up. Rebound kept alive. Lively for Washington. Clear it for Jones. 10 to shoot. Washington. Captain corner. A 3.
And they've had some good looks, wide open looks. Just not knocking them down, not shooting them with confidence here early.
Doncic. Yes. 9.5 to play in the second quarter. Beautiful handles. Doncic lost it for a moment. Hardaway sets the feet, fires, and hits a 3.
Of course, Luka Doncic draws so much attention, and Tim Hardaway Jr. able to gather himself.
Out high, Washington switch, double. Washington to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Doncic the fend off, lost his balance. Step back 3. He's got it.
The 90s are in right now in fashion and music and in culture, but right now the defense here and the physicality as Washington knocks down another corner 3.
14. Doncic post-up opportunity with Dort and hits. Ball movement. Williams pull-up jump, and Jones a factor there defensively.
Another block. I think 4 blocks there for Jones.
Lob it. Oh! Derrick Jones Jr. goes airplane mode.
Not forcing that layup, but finding his open teammate in the corner.
Doncic, the fade, got him. It's a 3-point game here in the fourth. Shake, bake, dish, slam, Lively, plus the foul.
And then here, just a great pass. Holmgren comes over to help, finds Lively, and Williams. I think you got to go to Irving here, who's been so good in this series in the second halves.
Ball movement. Jones upstairs, and he gets the bounce. Mavericks in the paint, 17 of 37. The Thunder, 12 of 37. Gafford works his way inside for 2. We're down to 2:43 to play. 3-point game. Dallas has gone 3 minutes without a point. Doncic takes it upstairs. Lively hammers it down on the special delivery by Luka Doncic. Doncic turns on the drop. Help. Holmgren. Hardaway. One dribble. Connects. A three. Rebound. Doncic. 37 seconds left. Mavericks are down by 4. Lob. Way up high for Jones, who slams it down. 2-point game. 33 seconds on the clock.
He could not score. And how about this? Bad transition defense. Can they do it here on the road against this young, talented team?
The bounce is taken away by Jones. Doncic fades and hits off the window.
And Luka in transition before the defense can get set. I like how he just attacked, uses his body, gets to his. Right now, OKC coming out efficient here early, getting whatever they want on the offensive end.
Doncic kick. Jones open look. Got a three.
In Dallas, getting to the rim, and then, of course, not answering on the other end.
Misses it from the outside. Doncic pushes it up the floor. Early offense. Green gets it back for Doncic. Doncic tosses it up and in. He got some contact from Williams. No call.
And Luka right here likes to use that little step back. Created a little contact. There was a little bump there on the...
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Swing it to the open man. They leave Jones free, and he takes advantage.
Well, establishing himself early. 2 for 2 from 3. Stepping up.
Mavericks have not lost 2 in a row in the postseason. Faced a similar situation in the first round against the Clippers and blew out LA in Game 5. Doncic with a long-distance hit. Rebound, Wiggins. Another offensive board. Slap away by Green. Doncic is running. Right down the middle for Doncic. Lob and slam! Gliding through the air, it's Jones with major elevation.
And how about Derrick Jones? Wow.
Early on, it's been the Derrick Jones Jr. show for the Mavs. Doncic, screen, Washington. Give and go. Extra feed. Major highlight for Lively.
Oh, wow. Doncic with the beautiful cut.
He's going to take it on the baseline. 9 to shoot. Doncic gets around Williams. Oh, Euros to the rim. And they're going to count it. Dallas is 4 of 4 in the second quarter. Doncic now has 10 points. Giddey again? No. Washington the board. Another banger for Dallas. It's Lively off the special delivery. Pinpoint accuracy to set it up for the slam. 7-0 run.
In that quarter, so really poor performance second half from those two and the team.
Off the deflection. Ahead, Doncic lays it in. 7-point game. Doncic, floater, Jones, skyward again, tickling the clouds. Thunder at 35%. Gafford in the paint. Gafford scores over Holmgren. They are controlling that area.
He's getting open looks. A little bit of a line drive right now with his three-pointer, Holmgren.
Doncic, ball fake. Two-man action with Irving. Doncic lets it fly. Bottom. Off three.
A little separation now, a little momentum coming the Thunder way here.
The Dallas lead is 11. Doncic goes to the window for 2.
Oh, man, that was not easy. Made it look easy.
Guys, and they were not expecting Derrick Jones Jr. to go perfect from the field in the first half.
Jones was great. And now Gafford gets involved offensively. Green left open. Air ball. Kyrie is there. He tried to pop it in. Lively clears. Doncic laces a 3.
You said it, second chance opportunities. 2 cracks at it there as we get late into this third.
Dort picks up Doncic full court. Lively again trying to set a screen. Step back, Doncic. He buries it from 3. All right, Jared. Mark Daignault was the head coach of the Oklahoma City Blue in the G League for 5 years. Floater. It goes.
and able to get past Lively for that easy two.
He's now 3 of 9, 6 points. Doncic fouled in the act, gets it to go off the window. A chance at an old-fashioned three-point play.
Late on that contest. And Luka right here, not settling, not too good to be not engaged offensively for OKC.
Wallace gets the assignment on Doncic. Screen from Lively. Doncic draws attention and floats it in. And Luka and Kyrie are a combined 16 of 28. Working around the perimeter. Washington missed it on a 3-ball. Irving taps it back. Doncic! Kaboom! It's a 3!
The health doesn't seem to be an issue. His efficiency, big shots, momentum three-pointers.
Shrunk to 7. It was as large as 18. Screen. No call. Doncic give it up. Washington got him. It's a 3. Lively looks good on those 2 attempts. It's an 11-point lead. Ball movement. Holmgren blocked on the outside. Doncic ahead. Jones way up high for the jam.
I'll tell you what, he started the game hot on the offensive end in that first quarter. And how about the...
Doncic spinning, firing, drilling a 3.
And here at Luka, that is so tough. That spin forces Dort to back up.
Doncic using the Gafford screen. Keeps Dort on his hip, now backs up, launches, and drills another 3.
But this right now is where the Mavs offense, Luka always looking to step back.
Dort right in his grill with 8 seconds to go. They double behind the back. Doncic to Hardy, hangs, and finishes +1.
Luka, he sets the screen. He knows. Watch, he gets out. He's got his eyes on Luka the whole time. He sees no one there and goes straight at Chet. I thought Chet did a pretty good job of verticality, straight up, but the arms come down. That's where the foul is.
Kenrich Williams starting the second quarter, playing just his 4th game of the series, has yet to score. He played here locally at TCU. Luka Doncic now 3 of 3 from the floor.
Really attack the paint and get offensive rebounds, as you see there by Williams.
Hardaway, tough shot, but it drops over Joe. They don't have numbers. Doncic driving anyway. And he finishes off the window. And here comes Doncic, 4 of 4 from the floor. 13, make that 12 points for Luka. 13 for Gilgeous-Alexander. What a pass, Doncic. And going sky high is Jones for the slam.
Luka just in transition. He had 2 options. He had Lively, but he throws it to the man who has the nickname Airplane Mode. As Tony Brothers was running by him.
As if to say, I can't believe you didn't call that.
And you're not allowed to wave off the officials in that manner.
Doncic, his 3rd 3. Jason Kidd already used the challenge and won it, so he has another. And will he challenge this one?
And to me, this is what it is. Don't spend all day arguing with the officials. Go out there and be stars lead their teams. Teams follow their stars. And tonight, so far, the most composed star has been Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Luka to go with 4 assists and 15 points. 5 turnovers, though, and a technical foul. Jones on the spot up. Continues the hot streak. Hits the 3. Doncic attacks, hangs, got it, and a foul. If that's Dort, that's 4.
I like the rescreen. The rescreen, that's what gets him open. That first screen sometimes is just a little bit of fluff, and then you get that rescreen so he can get downhill going to his left. That is his most dominant hand. That's the hand that he likes to get downhill.
More already this quarter than he had the entire first half, and Doncic gets the deflection. Back-to-back turnovers by the Thunder. Doncic waits, now fires, cans a 3. For Holmgren, Williams with 17, 28 for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic fires to the corner. Jones 3 is on target. Boy, is he been huge this series against the big Lively and finish. 19 for Jalen Williams, mid-range. Irving swishes through. He's got 12 in the second half. Luka, long 2 is good. Doncic drills another one. It's a 4-point game.
And it's that step back. Led the league.
Started for the 2nd straight game. Started just once during the regular year. Lively on the drive. Nice finish. And a terrific look by Doncic, his 8th assist. And now Doncic driving on Dort. Can't pick up the foul. He gives it up. Washington 3 ties the game. P.J. Washington's first basket is a huge one. P.J. Washington has been sensational throughout this series, but not tonight until now. Big three that ties the game, 9th assist for Luka Doncic, and then Doncic comes back. Dallas can retake the lead. Doncic going to work, driving on Dort, ball away, it's good! Doncic gives Dallas a 2-point lead. Series 3-2, the game tied 1-10 apiece. Here's Doncic, gives it up, Washington fires, cans a three! Dallas up 3 at the 2-minute mark. The Maverick players are saying to Jason Kidd to challenge the...
Little screen up top. Doncic trying to get free and followed inside by McDaniels.
That's going to be tough coverage, I think, for Minnesota. Well, his last 2 games against Denver were the first back-to-back 20-point games of his career. And now he's off to a quick start tonight.
He can get into that paint area and use those teardrops with his size. Can be very effective.
Doncic off the bench, back in. He finagles his way. Oh, Jones up high and puts it down hard, cutting off the wing.
But the result is there.
Thus he has the nickname Slow-Mo. Doncic doubled. Got it.
Well, we are seeing the talents of these 2 guards right off the start. Well, this is what Luka Doncic can do as well as anybody. Now, does he get an assist on this also, Reg? An assist and a bucket?
Didn't see a lot of time in the previous couple series. Doncic will wheel and draw the double. And Gafford is free.
Well, those 5 men, Gafford and Lively.
Up on him, Edwards. They'll ride each other into the paint. Count it. Foul.
And then his backcourt mate just up and through. Anthony Edwards here and a chance. Chris Finch in Minnesota. This is something that's been fantastic to see.
Lively with long strides for 2. Doncic with Edwards there again. Twirls, drives, lays it up for 2. Pretty play. Doncic falls hard. He's got both knees, which are an issue. Leads a 9-2 Dallas run. Right into the heart of the defense.
Where did he go to school, Reg?
That smart school. UCLA now. Come on, coach. Oh, what a pass.
Doncic and Lively will finish.
And that's the 4th assist for Luka.
They can throw that lob. They skip it to the weak side.
There's another drop.
Whatever they want.
Here they go again.
Doncic. Gafford.
Same thing.
I don't like the drop coverage. I think you've got to come up, be aggressive at the point of the screen. It's just what Reggie was talking about in the drop. Gobert comes late to help.
It's Lively on top. Doncic trying to wedge his way inside and pulls up from 17.
That drop coverage, I know Doncic is not shooting it well. And here's the drop coverage again, Gobert back. Doncic just never will let you recover when you do that. He puts you on his back, knocks down a 3.
Down, Doncic will drive and take advantage and feed, and Gafford is there to flush.
And 7 assists for Doncic.
Hardaway, Lively, Doncic, Kyrie Irving out there for Dallas. It's Luka from 15, and he delivers.
Gobert can score on Lively or Gafford, then you were going to lose anyway.
Doncic delivers.
Back-to-back. Back-to-back baskets now by Luka. Now Alexander Walker's 0 for 9 over his last 2 ball games from 3.
Doncic with a 3, sticks it.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
7-0 personal run here by Luka. Getting ready for a fantastic finish here in the conference finals. Luka Magic in full bloom, people.
Towns will drive and try to tie. Rebound by Doncic.
Reg, I think Anthony Edwards has got to get more aggressive offensively.
Jones takes it in hard and gets the 2. Accelerating inside Irving. Picked up inside Lively. Doncic fakes, bumps, fires, good!
Man.
Big shot.
And here's Luka, turns down a wide open 3 and waits for the contact.
Doncic with McDaniels there. Shot clock at 7. Luka will make a move. Lets it rip. Doncic puts it in. 4-point Dallas lead.
Did you see how he
run?
and then comes down to the other end and makes the big bucket. That we know he can do.
Hit 3 threes, thinking there. Shot clock at 2. They go inside. And a quick slam, and that's how they attack and begin it here in Minnesota.
They don't have much time to shake out of it before Dallas takes advantage.
Allie, thank you. It's McDaniels who's defending Doncic, and open inside again Gafford, and he's 2 for 2. 43% of the shots taken by the Mavs in Game 1 were mid-range shots. One of the lowest percentages. That's a 3 right there from Doncic. And speaking of threes in Game 1, only 26% of the time they took threes, and that was a season low. Look at third-year head coach Jason Kidd, who won Game 1 of the series for the first time. He had been 0-5. Down it goes. What a play. Luka crashes, gets the 2, and to the line he goes.
This game, Reg, one of the things I liked about Lively coming out of college, a very, very good passer.
Lively's got the best plus-minus of anybody on the Dallas team in these playoffs.
Think about that. That's a rookie, right? Yep. Plus 106 here for Lively. Double figures for Naz Reid off the bench for Minnesota.
Doncic got a Lively screen. Step back 3. Plaza. Terrific defense by PJ. And the other way, Doncic. Stutter steps and backpedals for a triple.
Coach, look at the degree of difficulty here. Here's that high screen and roll. He gets the defender on his back.
Dallas was plus 24 points in the lane tonight so far. Minnesota plus 2. And Minnesota is plus 9 from 3. They go inside. 2 more right there. And a nice basket for the Mavericks.
Good work. Fouls, Coach.
Gobert, and it's picked up. With Dallas the other way. Jones got it to Doncic, and back to Lively, who goes airborne. With a nice slam in there for the rookie. It's picked up by Derek Lively. Doncic, look away. What a pass indeed. As he lasers one into Lively, who puts up his 8th. Edwards kicks, corner, McDaniels 3. No, Gobert swats at it. Irving's got it. Ahead for Green, hold on for Doncic with a great feed on a 2-on-1 break.
Grant Hill and Steve Kerr, 2 of our friends, Kevin.
Yes.
In the show there.
Doncic lasers one inside, and Gafford drops the anvil.
Gafford and Lively. Look at this. Look at all the white jerseys focused on Doncic.
Yeah, 3 straight 20-point games coming in, has not scored tonight.
Doncic just glides in for 2. This is Gafford. A drive. Oh, he tried to get up high, climbing the ladder. Nice defense by Dallas. Doncic the other way, up and down. I think you're right.
Oh, that's absolutely contact by Luka. That should be an and 1 right there.
Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals for the 2nd time in the history of the franchise. Green is checked in, sets a screen for Doncic, who fires it open lightly. He couldn't have been more wide open halfway through the 3rd. Great find by Doncic. Assist number 6.
And I like how we went from ally to alley.
Yeah.
I thought that was fantastic.
Doncic backpedals. A 3 is down the hatch.
He's starting to feel it here.
Yes, he is.
McDaniels is watching Doncic, who shifts gears, rise, and fire.
And here's the problem. When he comes off that high screen and roll, he is putting Jaden McDaniels in jail.
4 for 21 now in the last 6 home games from 3.
Green 3, good! That's a big 3 right there, and it's a 5-point game.
And no love lost between these 2 teams. Josh Green knocking down a dagger 3 to pull within 5.
A little more of the 3 and the 4. He actually worked out every summer, all summer, being from New Jersey with Kyrie Irving. So he surrounded himself his entire life with guards and put him in a position to do just that.
Washington the steal, Irving the 3, got it! He sticks it.
Irving in transition just stops a couple feet behind that 3-point line. It knocks down. Where would this Timberwolves team be without the contribution of Nas?
Doncic works into the defense of Anderson. And up high he goes, and Gafford is there with another 2.
All they've got to do is finish.
Blocks up. It was indeed. It was a block. 5. And the other way, Gafford fell down. Got it! Oh, wow! What a shot by the falling Gafford!
Here it is. He gets out and blocks a 3, and then he runs down the floor. Might have pushed a little, but great catch.
Wow. How did he get that to go, Coach?
And he's back in the game, missing one possession, but got 6 or 7 minutes rest.
Doncic, lively, and down it goes. Irving, got by Edwards, takes it in. Doncic on top. Clixton in the corner. 3, good.
Got it.
What a shot by Irving. Doncic has the ball, down by 2.
There's the switch.
Gobert is out there. Doncic maneuvers for the lead. Got it! Got it! What a shot! Dallas has taken the lead.
I don't totally understand. I know they wanted to switch back with McDaniel, but Lively did a great job getting out of there.
But, Coach, look at this. He had him on skates from the beginning. My goodness.
I agree.
Dancing with the stars, whatever you want to call it. Rudy Gobert had zero chance in contesting this shot here by Luka.
Rather than giving the ball to Gafford and making him make the play.
Conley up there, screened by Gafford. It's 1-on-1, 3 Luka. We've got Josh Green coming in for the Mavs. Here is Doncic finding Lively again. Boy, that has worked almost every pass down low.
Look at here.
What a pass.
What I like, though, is Luka, he's holding it.
Edwards exposed to the rim. Rejected inside by Lively with his defense. Long reach. Conley's on Doncic. Double. Once again, climbs the ladder. What a start for rookie Derek Lively.
Yeah, it's a great start for him. He had been playing so well. 3 straight games and then struggled in game 2.
Doncic.
He was absolutely tremendous scoring the basketball.
15 points in game 1. There's a long shot by Doncic.
There's nothing.
No, there's nothing you can do.
56 to go.
And he's moving much better. We saw him laboring a little bit at the start of game 2.
How about that?
And perfect from the field. That's his second made 3 here of the evening.
Daniels had that wonderful game 1. Here's Luka in the corner. Jones triple.
It's so interesting how your role players shoot so much better in their own building.
Look at our AT&T connected cam.
Well, 13 assists as a team for Dallas. The ball movement. Derrick Jones Jr. with it.
Doncic. McDaniels defends. The buck, the grind, the shot, it'll drop with a minute to go. McDaniels 12 points for Minnesota. That ties for the lead with Edwards.
Remember, he's coming off a 1 of 6 in game 2.
Close out by McDaniels on the Doncic 3.
The most consistent Minnesota player in game 2, and he's followed that up with a solid effort tonight.
Doncic.
That's the second catch and shoot 3 here.
Doncic got a screen from Gafford. He'll take it with a beautiful assist. Trying to evade the defense of Powell. Takes it down low for the lead. No. Rebound Doncic. Under a minute to go in the 3rd. Doncic on the move, shutting the defense of Anderson and pulls up for 15.
Jaden McDaniels goes on Irving, but they switch. I like this. Come back and double.
Washington. Towns will defend Doncic. Shot clock at 7. Step back 3.
Oh, wow.
Reed is out there. Plenty of time in the shot clock. Here comes Luka Doncic, the NBA scoring champion, against the 6-man award winner with a spinner.
Shake his hand.
Works by McDaniels, who's got to be careful. Spins, fades, fires, hits.
Wow. Degree of difficulty here by Luka. Spins away, contact.
6-point game. Doncic with 33. The Gafford screen against Gobert, tailed by McDaniels. Gafford! Up high, down hard, and a foul! Dagger! In the corner, open, Washington with a 3. Rebound saved inside by Jones. Doncic way outside.
We recognize he had the smaller Conley right in front of him. Point of contact has been outstanding to start with for Minnesota.
Edwards on Doncic. He'll shoot over Gobert. Doncic will take it the other way. First team All-NBA in a three. Looks over Reggie Miller and Stan Van Gundy and says, I don't care who they put on me. He shakes his head and says they can't cover.
Earlier in the playoffs, when he's shooting the ball like this, you've got almost no chance, Reg.
Luka Doncic three. No. And check right there. The hustle of Jones. Another three. That's how it's down the hatch.
Here in the half court. This is a difficult three. Nice job by Jones Jr. to tip it right to him in his wheelhouse.
Irving again, and Washington into couple. Leave of the drive, hard to the right.
I agree, Reg. They need to get more of a cushion here, knowing what Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic do down the stretch.
Jones free. It's another triple, and 7 have gone down for Dallas on the perimeter.
Look at these two passes. This one, he gets deep in the lane and makes the pass late.
Gobert comes in for Towns. Edwards watching Doncic. Out to Jones, another three.
That pass, he makes that look simple. Yeah, and this is just a laser. Right on target.
Oh, man, right at the numbers.
Dribble.
You see that?
Will take it. It goes over Irving. The rebound by Doncic. Washington, Irving, Doncic, Gafford. All out there for Dallas. On the side, Jones. Gafford again inside. 2 in a row. Conley along with Karl Anthony Towns, the Minnesota 5, to start the second half. Doncic. Gafford picks it up. 19 points for Luka. Gafford with his second foul.
To McDaniels.
Doncic making a move. Gobert looked the other way. He finds Gafford again, who's tearing him up inside.
He had 14 points in the first quarter. He's got 3 since then.
Luka Doncic hard to the rack.
You're in the conference finals. A chance to move on to the NBA finals.
Jaden Hardy has come in. Gafford back in the game with Washington and Green. Doncic works and feeds in the corner. 3. Washington.
1 for 5 from 3. He and Doncic a combined 9 for 28.
Edwards lost it. Doncic the other way. Hold on, here he comes! And there he goes! Jones!
He was just waiting for him to get behind the defense.
Edwards elevates, knocked away with great rim protection by the Mavs. It's Irving sidestepping and getting 2. Kyrie inside. The Euro step in it. In every game they've led with 5 minutes or less to go. Washington crashing inside.
That's 5 quick points.
It's a Gafford rebound.
Gotta go quick here. I'd get up and get 2 guys on him right now.
Doncic with the desperation. And a foul! He got it! A spectacular shot by Doncic!
The absolute last thing you wanted to do. And again, guys, I've been part of some 4-point play on the other end here. You just had to stay away from Doncic. Wow.
And Anthony Edwards willing to take that mid-range jumper and Karl Anthony Towns on the glass.
Conley trying to defend. Doncic got it up. Goaltending the call.
I'll tell you, we've seen some real agility out of the big fella in this series.
Doncic 3. That's right over. And Edwards. Edwards gets it to go. Another one.
Oh, wow. That's 2 back-to-back.
And Dallas has come out on fire. Doncic.
Kyrie Irving's had 2 shots, Reg, and hasn't been able to get either one of them to the rim.
Doncic back-footer and a 16-footer, and he is red hot to begin things.
Luka Doncic, we've seen this a lot. Great ball pressure. Just watch him decelerate and stop the space he creates, Reg.
His second personal foul. Doncic creeping his way inside with an easy shot. 5 of 5.
He is blowing.
Doncic weaving, sidestepping, and Lively is up high to slam it home. Assisting, saving, and Doncic has it with a Lively screen, tailed by Anderson. Doncic by 8, and now by 6.
And you're right, Coach. He normally doesn't like to do the step back to his right.
14 for Luka on the logo.
What is going on here?
He is on one tonight.
And he is giving it to someone in the front row over here as well. Here comes another heat check from Luka.
Doncic again, another 3. Got it, he's a flamethrower. He is on fire, 20 points. 12-0 run by the Mavs.
The Don, Luka Doncic, putting on an absolute shooting clinic here in this first quarter. 8 of 10, 20 of the 30 Mavs points.
Luka Doncic, 20 points already in 9.5 minutes, hitting deep threes. Step backs going either way. That is a real deep one. Puts Kyle Anderson on his back. You would think now, Reggie, that we're going to see a lot more aggressive pick and roll defense coming from the Timberwolves.
Huge reason why, along with Washington, that midseason trade, the season turned for the Mavs. It's Kyrie knifing, piercing the paint, gets the deuce. Doncic is in. Makes a move, doubled on the play, circles around Gobert with an easy 2. He's got 22.
Listen to you. Easy 2.
Just moments ago.
Well, he gets around Gobert here, and Kyle Anderson, I don't know where he's going. Like right now.
In the corner, Edwards 3. Rebound Doncic.
That would have been a big one.
Yep, Minnesota shooting 34%. In the corner, Jones triple, nails it.
There's a nice rush screen. Took Kyle Anderson to the floor here. And Derrick Jones Jr. with numbers, confidence, getting his first 3 in this building.
The stutter step, the feed, Jones in the corner. Back to Luka, takes aim from 3 and buries it. Doncic, 5 threes and 25 points.
Here's Luka getting back to that 3-point line, drilling his 5th 3 here in this first half.
And the Timberwolves are going to need the mother of all comebacks in this one. Doncic inside, and that's the way it begins with a high-flying Washington from Luka.
Doncic and Irving are ahead 46-42.
Doncic with ease glides in for 2. Faced no resistance. Timeout, Minnesota. Lead for the Mavericks, picking up where they left off in the first half in this Game 5 on TNT.
Well under 30%.
Luka drives on McDaniels with the lean, a foul, and a deuce. Counting.
And look, he's having words with Snoop right now. Snoop appreciating the work being put in. He's loving it. Here's the move by Luka. The contact, the and one, and the words between Luka and one of the greatest rappers to ever get it done, Snoop Dogg.
and let's keep in mind, as we watch what Irving and Doncic have done in this series, this was the #1 rated defense in the NBA this year.
But my goodness, to get out of that hole is a monumental task. Doncic will wheel, stop, tripled, and got it. Luka Doncic scraping his way by the defense. On top, 97-73. 2024 NBA playoffs.
4 great moves by him. Kyrie Irving, Derek Lively in the draft, and then the trade deadline. Did he call that?
Off the glass.
And look, he gives the Jordan shrug running down. Shot clock running down. There's the 3 off the glass here.
Doncic with it.
Well, I will say this. Great season for Minnesota, right? There was low expectations coming in, and now they're assist and finish here by Lively. But more importantly, Dallas moving on to the finals here.
So So we've had the Oscar Robertson Trophy going to the champions, and now this is the MVP, is named for Magic Johnson. And the MVP of the Western Conference Finals is, I'm not going to tell you, but he's from Slovenia, Luka Doncic. All right. How's that feel? Yeah, that's a couple of things to celebrate, to have that, to have the Magic Johnson Trophy, but also you're going to the NBA Finals, Luka.
That's insane. But this trophy is the whole team, man. It's not me. It's the whole team. I see you. But no, this means a lot. We're going to NBA Finals. Just can't believe it, man.
The way you came out tonight, outscoring Minnesota by yourself in the first quarter, just give me your mindset as you took the floor tonight.
My mind was set the tone. I know they're going to start doubling after, so we just play with the doubles. Double team after, and we just play basketball.
Congratulations to you. Good luck in the finals. Let me get Kyrie Irving up here if I could. Where's Kai?
Jaylen Brown starting on Luka Doncic. Doncic, his first shot. That's good, and we're off to a 4-for-4 start.
And that's just what makes Doncic so tough.
Daniel Gafford acquired mid-season. What an acquisition he's been. Tatum stumbles a bit, lost it. Kyrie Irving, quick outlet. PJ Washington. Washington goes to the rim, and a strong finish. Yeah, there was a hesitancy to him talking about it, as he so desperately wants to play. This is the furthest. Oh, Doncic with Celtics surrounding him. It's not going to rest until he wins a title.
So much of the discussion around Jason Tatum is whether or not his jump shot goes in, as Luka's jump shot goes in there.
Horford trying to stay with Doncic. Double team, floats it inside to Gafford for an easy bucket. Doubled him up with 4 minutes to play here in the second. Doncic gets inside, and a much-needed bucket, although Jaylen Brown very slow to get up. The Dallas Mavericks are a great offensive team, as Irving, with the save, goes into the crowd. They have 31 points with 3 minutes to go in the half. Doncic gets that one to go, and Doncic now with 12 points. Porzingis coming out on his former teammate Doncic. Gets inside, he's double team, has to take a rough shot. And PJ Washington right there to throw it down. 5 to shoot. Doncic. Foul line jumper's good. Luka Doncic now 14 points. Doncic. Bumped by Porzingis, steps back, three-pointer, puts it in. Luka Doncic with 17. Meanwhile, Kyrie Irving, 6 points, 2 assists, just 3 of 9 from the field in the first half. Doncic gets inside, gets the layups, just so strong, and turning the team around mid-season. The transformation, what the Mavericks went through mid-season to become this stellar defensive team, as Doncic gets inside, takes his time, and banks it home.
Again, they're going to hunt and attack Al Horford as the big, try to make him guard in space. He is the absolute best at changing pace.
We've seen 3 drives now. One from Kyrie Irving. It's very hard. I would say the lesson that I learned was the value in closing out games. We had 2 games in that 09 finals against the Lakers where we could have won it at the end.
Well, they've missed their last 6. Doncic tries another 3. Got it! Luka Doncic now with 27. It's an 8-point game. Timeout, Boston.
So many big moments over the course of his career. He saves his best for when his best is needed. His team is down big. That 3 starts falling.
He's heard the boos, but it wasn't as loud as you'd expect. Doncic gets inside, banks it home. Luka Doncic now with 29.
And this is another self-created basket for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic is a guy who averages around 9 assists
in the second round on the road. Came back and won game 2 on the road. both against the Clippers and the Thunder. Doncic gets inside, falling away. First shot is up and good. Doncic with 5 on the 24. Flips it up with one hand. Nice soft touch and gets it to go. Luka Doncic already 3 for 4 from the field.
Of course, led all guards in the NBA in blocks this season.
Irving finds some room, nails the three-pointer. Kyrie Irving. They say foot on the line, so a two-pointer.
Luka, so effective at those long push-ahead passes. That's been an effective weapon for them.
Falling away, shot is good. Luka Doncic, 8 points here in the first. Again, great help defense. There's the one he got off. That is so difficult. Well, they had 7 3-pointers in the first quarter of game 1. They're 0 for 5 to start here in game 2. Doncic, he tries and nails a three-pointer. 11 points already for Doncic.
And then Luka Doncic, JJ, his shot making is ridiculous.
One thing they had a ton of success with in game 1.
Pritchard, his first minutes, guarding Doncic. Foul line shot, soft touch, gets it to go. He's got 15 already.
When he has got 2 feet in the paint, and this time just size differential. Big time delivery.
The NBA's poor rotation by the Mavericks' weak side defense. You put 2 to the ball on the baseline side, you better guard the basket.
Doncic, three-pointer from the corner. Luka Doncic now 7 of 9 from the field, already 18.
And this one here from Luka, just a relocation 3. You don't see that often. Most of his threes, an off-ball movement 3 from Luka, that's a rarity.
Doncic goes at Brown, stops again. 1-footer, rattles it home. He right now is unstoppable.
So one-on-one, you've got an elite defensive player in Jaylen Brown. Luka, that fadeaway, the closeouts are hard. And again, I go to his tempo. He never gets sped up, just attacks it beautifully.
Doncic, what a pass, and Jones with the finish. Well, that's his second assist. So he's
Derrick Jones Jr. wrapped, and then you see this beautiful drop-off pass.
Doncic lobs it up. Oh, and Jones throws it down. Their first lob. This is
all series that they've put 2 on the ball. Porzingis and Holiday both go to Doncic. Oh, there's your
Doncic, three-pointer over Porzingis, puts it in. Luka Doncic with 23 now in the first half.
Attacking Kristaps Porzingis in pick and roll. Porzingis just too far back, and Doncic able to knock it down.
They showed that in game 1. They won handily. He's 2 for 10, but he's also such a more complete player. Gafford, nice move. It looked like there was some contact there, but Gafford able to get it to go through. Goes up top, P.J. Washington fakes, drives, fakes again, flips it up and in. 7 points for Washington, and Dallas regains the lead. Brown now takes his turn on Doncic. Those are 2 strong dudes right there. Gafford goes at Tatum, layup, banks it in using his size.
2 post-up opportunities, 2 scores.
And he's late to close out on that Derek White 3.
Doncic falling away, nails it. He's 10 for 14. Holiday trying to chase Luka Doncic. Horford helps. Lively gets inside and throws it down. Eric Lively with his first point.
Al Horford jumps out on this screen. 2 to the ball. Drew a little bit late. Rotation late. And Lively getting lively at the cup.
Trying to find some room. Leans in. P.J. Washington fakes. Drives. White stays with him. Washington just a little better. Nice move. In the last 4 years, has the highest winning percentage of anybody in the NBA. Trying for his second title. Doncic answers back, and that's a huge shot right now. Doncic drives to Exum. Exum wide open three-pointer. Got it. Rattles it in. Dante Exum, who in the playoffs just 3 of 14 from three-point range.
Number 1 in the NBA in field goal percentage allowed in the paint as the contesting defender. And that pass from Luka Doncic, that is a great example of court mapping.
Well, JT's on him too, doing a great job, and just making it tough on him.
All right, thank you, Drew. Mike.
All right, Lisa. Oh, P.J. Washington. The Celtics had a great defensive sequence there, but Doncic finds Washington.
Shot clock winding down, nowhere to go. Jaylen Brown turns his head for just a split second. P.J. Washington able to...
Under 3.5 remaining. And the Celtics up by 14. Nice pass inside to Jones. Jones gathers, lays it up and in. Another bullet pass there from Doncic.
And I don't know if he wrapped his arm around him, but that didn't look like a blocking foul from Derek White. Here you see the beautiful pass from Luka Doncic.
Doncic gets inside, stops, trying to get some contact. Yes, and a foul. Luka Doncic with a chance for a three-point play and a chance to cut it to 5.
By Luka Doncic. He's going to dead stop once he feels Al on his back. Watch this. Stop. Draw the contact. If that gap is small, it became infinitely smaller with the injury to Kristaps Porzingis. They'll miss his rim protection. They'll miss the spacing his shooting provides. And what a start for Kyrie.
Mavericks had not dropped 2 in a row all postseason as Doncic rattles in a 3. And I would say at least for the first 50 seconds, they look fairly happy to be home. Boy, Brown and Gafford go tumbling, fighting for position. Doncic using his strength and banks it in.
Who has spent some time at the backup when KP's been out.
Oh, nice play from Irving on a very smart inbounds pass.
For them to win this game and get back in the series, those two guys have to play excellent basketball, and it's been an excellent start.
And an excellent start for Doncic.
And then this one is just a strong right-hand drive. Again, he gets Tatum dancing. But that's a mismatch. Kyrie Irving in space against Horford.
Doncic creating some space. Mavericks scoring at will in the paint right now.
230 pounds. He crosses him over. That gets him the initial separation. Tatum is looking for the push-off. Not going to get that kind of whistle in the finals.
Hardy checks in for the Mavericks. Lively gets the pass, goes up, shot blocked, still goes in. Tillman got a piece of it. Lively stuck with it, and a chance for a three-point play with a foul.
Is in the paint right now for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside of that Luka step-back 3, every single point has been scored in the paint.
Endorse both Daniel Gafford and Derek. Doncic leaning in, trying to draw some contact, fading away, got it to go. Doncic 5 of 7 from the field. He's already got 11 points. Doncic goes right at Hauser, gets inside, double team, step back, shot's good. They've got 35 points between the two of them, Doncic and Irving. Green setting the screen. Horford picks up Doncic, finds some room, finds some space, and finds the rim.
Great offensive players. You have to have short-term memory, especially guys like Irving and Tatum.
Some concern from the sellout crowd. Doncic gets inside, goes right at Tillman. And we have to stop saying Derek White's one of the best shot-blocking guards. He's one of the best shot blockers in the game. Lively kicks it out. Doncic goes inside, reverse. Oh, beautiful move from Doncic, banks it home. 40 of their 67 field goal attempts are three-pointers. Washington, he tries the 3, got the three-pointer. Pritchard again on Doncic, just overpowers him and banks it in.
In terms of a defensive philosophy, you're up 18 points in the fourth quarter.
The double team finds Green, his 3, got it! Josh Green knocks it down, timeout Celtics. It's cut to 11, and then Smith is fired up, as is Steve Nash.
And then this pass from Luka Doncic, trapped by 2 great defenders. You got the baseline there as a 3rd defender.
Doncic drives, kicks it out in the corner, three-pointer Washington. It's good! 6-point game! After the 13-point lead, the Celtics had whittled it to 1 by the end of the first. That was huge. As Doncic gets inside, couple of easy buckets in the paint. Not just in this series, throughout these playoffs. Horford picks him up. Horford defends him well. Doncic still knocks it down.
But you can see the commitment from Boston.
Brown, no, pushed off.
Well, Al Horford has been excellent throughout this series defensively, playing one-on-one defense, but sometimes the offense is too...
Doncic comes right back and scores quickly, coast to coast.
The Celtics use Tatum as a screener to create that mismatch against Irving.
Xavier Tillman in the game. Lively, a corner three. It's good. Eric Lively from downtown. His most important moments as a Celtic. Off to a good start in game 4. Doncic. That one rattles in. Luka Doncic is at 4 of his first 6. Doncic defense here in the first quarter. The spin, the layup, banks it in. 10 straight points by the Mavericks.
Well, again, this was off the steal. True Holiday spin cycle. He just is so good at using his body, his strength, his footwork.
Doesn't again, Tillman against Doncic. The big man moving his feet nicely. Exum tries another 3, and this one will count. Dante Exum.
One of the best things that Luka Doncic does is he creates for his teammates. Jaylen Brown creeping in just a little bit on help, and he's too late to close. On time, on target from Luka Doncic.
His strength has been driving.
Doncic stripped from behind by Holiday. Ball loose, serving, trying to come up with it, and does. Throws it inside. Doncic and lays it up with a foul. Kyrie Irving's hustled
to collect the basketball in the dead corner, and then just the patience. What a heads-up play from not just the ball containment, but the contests on those threes.
Hauser on Doncic. Doncic turns, shoots it, scores. 18 for Doncic. Joe Mazzulla wants another timeout. It's a 20-point lead.
He's been engaged defensively. There's always this. The shot making, the passing is brilliant. Boy, that jumper is pure.
Points in the quarter. They're 1 of 8 from the field. Doncic gets inside, layup's good, and another foul. 20 points already for Doncic, and we still have 5:57 remaining in the half.
Well, as he turns this corner, Horford is trying to play cat and mouse and never fully commits to the help. Some of that had to do with Luka Doncic's eyes. Watch him look to the pass, then to the basket.
Celtics now 3 for 15 from three-point range. Doncic leans in, back up top to Irving. Irving the drives, rolls around and drops through. Doncic 21 points, 3 assists. Hauser switches back. Drives on him, pulls up, jump shot, got it!
He's on a string. He knows how to play at his own pace. He knows how to create separation. Little elbow, little forearm, little shoulder, whatever's required to get separation. Not enough to get a foul call, but just enough to get to the spot he wants. He's dictating the pace of that.
Doncic pushing it up the floor. Doncic drives, Doncic shoots, Doncic scores! 58-32, it's a Dallas. Horford picks him up. Doncic gets in the paint, kicks it out, Kleber. His corner 3, puts it in! Brown gets inside, layup short, rebound Doncic looking to push. Alley-oop to Gafford! Oh, perfect connection!
Luka is pushing the basketball. Watch how fast he's going. This is a noticeable difference from earlier in this series, and now the 5th alley-oop in this series for the Dallas Mavericks.
Let's just say the margin stays this way. From a player perspective, how significant is a beatdown?
Well, a couple of huge minutes there. Celtics are shooting 31% from the field as Kleber gets it, kicks it out. Doncic. Doncic, an easy floater. That one rattles in.
Defense tonight just getting absolutely shredded by nearly everyone, led by that guy, Luka Doncic.
O'Shea Brissett, Steve McKayla, Cornette, Luke Cornette with Pritchard. As Doncic just floats it up and in.
Against this Dallas Mavericks defense, you have a split second to make those decisions.
Doncic throws it up. Oh, beautiful pass, and Jones throws it down.
This is something that's been a strength of the Mavericks, not necessarily in games 1 and 2, but off that pick and roll, Jaylen gets hung up. It gets just the angle.
Tatum now picks up Doncic. Doncic has missed his first 3 shots. Stops, gets inside, draws the foul, and 1. Got Horford up in the air.
And this is hard to do. It's in the scouting report, right? When Luka Doncic comes to a jump stop in the paint, he's going to shot fake. So good at drawing fouls, both from his primary defender and the help defender using that move.
And he started the game taking 2 threes.
Here's Doncic, chased by Holiday. Porzingis lurking. Doncic back up top. Josh Green nails a three. Green, who's had such a nice impact throughout these playoffs. Some of the supporting casts bringing that energy. Doncic behind the back. Green's going to try again. Josh Green, 2 for 2 from downtown. Hauser guarding Doncic. Doncic goes right at him. Step back, jumpers, got it. Second field goal for Luka Doncic.
I mean, it's a tall task to guard Luka Doncic for anyone. He is just so good at using his body, his off arm to create that separation for that.
Doncic with 4 on the shot clock. Doncic finds Kleba. Kleba, nice turn and layup. Oh, Doncic upset. He wanted a foul call that time, yelling at Billy Kennedy. Doncic gets inside and gets to the rim once again. Doncic, count it, and the foul. Doncic, a strong move to the bucket.
And you said this earlier, Doris. Luka Doncic probably at his best when he's attacking the basket.
Hey, Mike, I asked Jason Kidd how they can chip away at this deficit. He said, we've been here before. We just need to get it to 10 heading into the fourth quarter. But he said, I told our guys.
Doncic pulls back. Goes at Porzingis, a foul and one. Luka Doncic chance for a three-point play.
There's no question, but to me this is still about some of the limitations movement-wise for Kristaps Porzingis. So a little bit slower.
Doncic still, and the Mavericks still fighting. Doncic going coast to coast, high off the glass is good.
Well, on one end, Boston has now missed 3 layups in this quarter. Dallas hanging around. Luka getting aggressive.
The attention that Tatum creates, making all the right rim reads.
Doncic with Hauser on him. Doncic using his strength, leans in, falls back and banks it home. But they're in a 21-point hole. Doncic gets it back, fires up the 3, and finally gets one to go.
Derek White bailout possessions at the end of a shot clock with big-time threes.
Doncic drives and finishes. But you have your 2 stars, Tatum and Brown, with 17 assists, 11 for Tatum, 6 for Brown. Their growth as playmakers, a big part of this season, as Doncic rattles in the 3. Chance for redemption here this year, and they're 4 minutes away. Doncic goes inside, lays it up and in. As we approach 3 minutes remaining. Doncic comes up with a steal. Goes inside, finds P.J. Washington. Layup is good. And Joe Mazzulla not taking any chances, even with a 21-point lead.